Welcome again to this wonderful tutorial. Today I'll be taking you through the introduction to pixellab. Pixellab is a very powerful app for designing any kind of design. It depends on your innovation and your creativity. Now let's move on to the app by opening our pixellab app. Now I've opened the pixellab app. You can open it as well on your phone, on your device. Now before you continue to design, so you set your size by clicking on the three dots at the top. You see image size, then you can set your size. This is the custom size. You see the square, profile picture, YouTube channel banner, YouTube thumbnail, Facebook convert, Google Plus, and so on. Today we'll just be using the custom size, and you press OK. Now I'll be taking you through. Now clicking on that A here where you are seeing what you are seeing here. So it's what you are seeing here. You see right? Now click on it. You are going to see edit. If you click on down edit, then you can edit a text. You can edit any text. Alright. So you see delete. You want to delete anything, you see copy. We click on copy, you duplicate your text or anything. It can be picture or any other thing. Then you see move to front. Then if maybe a text or a picture is at the back, then you want to move it to the front. Likewise, move to the back. Then you can move something from the front to the back. Alright. Then you have position. Then you can position. This will help you to move. This will help you to move your object from one place to another. Either up, down, right, or left. Alright. Okay, let's move to relative position. In this relative position, it as well will help you to arrange your objects in your design. Now you can take it to the right, to the left, down, up, or at the middle. So that is the work of the relative positioning. Now we have size. Now you can increase and you can reduce the size of your text or your object by using the size. We have padding. Padding is used in text. You see, when I'm adding the padding, the text is moving. Like I'm adding more space, the text is moving. Then if I increase it to the right or to the left, you can add the padding to your text. Then we have color. If you want to change color of your text or your object, yes, you can add color. You see that? Alright. We have texture. Texture will allow you to add a picture as a color to your design. Now I want to add good texture to this text now. You see now, my text has changed to the color of the picture I choose. Alright, you'll still be checking more on that later. Let's go to opacity. If you want to make your text or your object to go faint, or you want to increase the opacity. Now rotate. If you want to rotate, now either anti-clockwise or clockwise movement of your object. So masking is from the word mask. If you want to mask a particular part of a design, that's how masking works. Okay, font. If you want to change font of your text, then you can change your font. So, and then some other time I will teach you how to install fonts on your pixellab. Style. If you want to bold, let me undo some action. Style will help you to bold, italicize, and underline your text. Right? So, and that's that about style. Now, moving to curve. Curve will allow you to curve your text into shape, like into a circle. Alright? And that's what curve will allow you to do, and to curve your text. Now we have text background. Then you can add background to your text and change the color. You see how beautiful it's looking. Now you can align your text. Now let me type something now and let me align it. Okay, so I can reduce the size of this text now. So going to alignment, then I can align it either to the right or to the left. So that's the work of the alignment. Then as well, you can increase or reduce the spacing by using the spacing. Okay, you can reduce the spacing in the word and in the line, in the letters. So line spacing, so you see how I'm moving the line spacing, the spacing is increasing and reducing. Okay. Stroke, if you want to add stroke and like an outline to your text, so you can do that. Shadow, there should be a shadow behind of your text. You see how beautiful it's looking. So that's that about the shadow. We have inner opacity, inner shadow. So you have inner shadow, emboss. So if you want to emboss your text, you have perspective, 3D rotate. This perspective you can make it to, to set your text in a particular way that will look like a 3D, like you are placing it on the wall. Okay, so as time goes on, you understand this better. All right, so let's move on. You have 3D, we have 3D shadow. You want to add shadow, 3D shadow. Okay, we have reflection. So you see it's reflecting. Alright, so let's move on. Alright, to the other part of the icon where you see something like a polygon. So I click on it now. You see stickers. Then you can add stickers to your design. You can add stickers. There are a lot of stickers there. Just navigate through it. So and see anything that works for you. Okay. Then you can go this and arrange your layers. Arrange your layers. You see that? So let's move on. We have delete. If you want to delete any object, crop. We have copy. Okay. If you want to bring an object to the front or to the back, we have positioning. Alright. So okay, we have import. If you want to import an object like a picture from the gallery, then you can import. Let's import this fly, these lights. So now you can bring in anything from your gallery, whatever object you are using. Okay, we have draw. How this draw works. Now you can use this draw to draw any object. Now let's pick the pen size to be 5 and fill in. Maybe you want to fill in a shape. You click on this filling, then you can try and draw whatever object you want to. I'm trying to draw a circle. See that? And then it fills the color. You can change the color as well. So we have shape. Yes, still on the draw, you can draw lines as well. You can draw lines. You will see where dashed line. You click on it and you draw it. Neon. Then you click on it. It will have a kind of neon effect at the background. Okay. Now walking you through the tools. Let's move on to shapes. This will allow you to draw shape, right? Any kind of, just pick any shape and then you can work on it. You can reduce the opacity, increase the opacity, fill it with color. Then you can add a stroke. talked about this stroke the other time. You can increase the or reduce the stroke, the opacity of your stroke. You can add color to your stroke. Alright, and then you can add blur to it. You can blur the stroke. So, is it working? It's working. Alright, let's move on. So we have Bezier. Bezier, so if you want to draw, so you can use it to draw any shape on your pixellab and you fill it with color. See that? See that? So as time goes on, you will learn how to use all these tools. Okay, we have arrow. So there are a lot of arrows, and you pick. So pixel is very sweet. You can navigate around it and see how it works. I'll still be making more tutorials on how to design. I'm just taking you through the introduction this time. Now let's go to the last part, which is where we have the color. Okay, we have the color. Maybe it is talking about the background. You have the color. So let's try and delete some things. Another way to delete something is just move on to this your layer chart, and then you can delete right from here. Click on delete, okay, click on delete. So you have transparent. If you want to, you make your design to be transparent, the background to be transparent, and bring out what you put on then alone, then you click on transparent. So it will make the background to be transparent. Now if you want to increase the size, I talked about this the other time. So image, there are a lot of image from the pixellab as the packages that come with it, and then you can bring out your own image from your gallery, so as your own background. So you see that the background has changed. So it's very sweet. It's very easy to navigate on. Okay, now let's talk about, okay, you can even snap and use it as your background. This talking motion. Let's move on to the last part where you see this icon. So it's talking about, we want to edit those pictures, the background. So add the noise, the stripes, okay, this brightness. You see the brightness. So you want to add the contrast. You can use it to edit any picture you want to work on, you want to use as for your design. Then you can try and retouch. You want to change the color. You see that the color, let me try and hide this so we can see what we are doing. See now, you change totally the color of our background. You see that it's very beautiful. You can use that to edit any picture you are bringing in for your design to suit what you are working on. All right, so we have saturation to add more saturation to your picture. Okay, now let's talk about okay, this icon here you are seeing here is undo button. Then you can use it to undo any action that you have done. All right, you can use it to undo any action that you have done. The icon you are seeing here is, you can use it to set a guide, like a ruler, for what you are designing, to align it properly. Right, so you can see that So you can align, you can use to align as a ruler, as a guide for your design. You will learn this as time goes on. And what you are seeing here, so is a search bar. To that search bar, zoom bar rather. You can zoom your work to see what you are doing very well. You can zoom in and zoom out. So this icon here is to save your project. You can save as PNG or JPEG, and you can save the project so that when you come back you can edit what you have done. And this plus sign here, if you want to add anything object to your design, then you can use it. So you add text, you add date, sticker, shapes from gallery, and you can draw. Then by clicking on save, then it will ask you if you want to save as project or you want to save as image. Then I will employ you to first of all save as project, so that any mistakes you have or you want to correct some things, you can easily come back here and correct it. So and you can later go on to save it as image. I thank you for listening and for watching this tutorial. So we meet in the next tutorial. Thank you.